Hi guys, Danica Ferrante here from mybeautyscraps.com. It is time again for another paper pumpkin. I'm so excited to open this box. I have to admit, I already saw what's inside online because I'm a little late getting to it this month with Christmas and so many other things going on right now. I just put it off. But I saw what was inside, and as soon as I did, I had big plans. So let's take a look. I absolutely adore the stamp set this month. You get every month of the year, and I love the like handwritten font. And then on the bottom, you have a couple kind of flower stamps there, a solid circle, an outline circle, and 3 little circle dots, and then a very tiny 2016. I was so excited about this stamp set because the months are great for Project Life, but the size of the stamps is so perfect. I'm really excited to use this in my Project Life album. I know that already. So if you're new to my paper pumpkin, it's a monthly subscription through Stampin' Up, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. You get a stamp set every month, and you get a little Stampin' Spot, a mini ink pad every month in a different color. Soft Suede is the color we got this month. I think it's a great way to really build your collection of ink pads and try out different colors before you decide to buy the full size. And then along with that, you get to the paper kit contents. So I kind of think of it like these are the reusable elements that you can use over and over and over again. And these are kind of the paper materials and embellishments and things that you use up. So this month's kit was intended to create a desktop calendar. So it even comes with this little stand that you put together, oops, just like that, and then the cards sit in there. It comes with color instructions that I love that they're photo instructions along with written instructions, because honestly most of the time I just look at the pictures. Let's move this out of the way. So everything comes shrink wrapped all together with your instructions. And really, I mean, they say all you need is like scissors and adhesive, but most of the time, all the adhesive you need too does come with the kit. I mean, it's always good to have a snail tape runner is what I use most of the time for most of my projects. But they often come with Stampin' Dimensionals. They often come with these little glue dots. Just about everything is included. You do need scissors, and you do need a clear block to mount your stamps on. When you are a new subscriber to Stampin' Up, they actually send you a clear block in your first paper pumpkin kit, so you really do have everything you need ready to go if you don't have clear blocks already. So with the instructions, we get glue dots, Stampin' Dimensionals. You get this white and gold baker's twine and also a gold thread. You get 12 different cards. These are 4x6 cards. I think I'm probably going to end up using these in my Project Life album because that's what I want to use my calendars for. But these are what you use to create the desktop calendar if you're doing the project as intended. And then you get, you get every month a little pop-out calendar that says the number of the month on the top and then has the actual calendar written out below that. So this is specific for 2016. You also get a die cut sheet of banners. And you get this gold metallic die cut sheet of kind of like flag banners. And then you get this printed die cut sheet of flowers, and there's some little floral frames there as well. I really like the watercolor look. So that's everything included in the kit this month. I'll be back in just a minute to show you an alternate idea. Every month I do like to show you something different that you can do with your paper pumpkin kit, because you don't have to follow the instructions exactly. Don't get me wrong, they're beautiful projects, but along with making the intended projects, sometimes you just want to stretch your creativity and try something new. And I'm loving this for Project Life. So I think that's what I'm going to work on, and I'll be right back to share that with you. All right, so I've been playing with the paper pumpkin kit, and I decided to use it in a new album I'm starting this year. I'm going to be creating a 12 by 12 Project Lifestyle album that's just for my son, separate from our family album. So what I'm going to do is document his life on a monthly basis. So this paper pumpkin kit just worked perfectly. So I took the cards that came in the kit and I stamped the month on each one using the stamp set we received and the little stamp ink spot. And then I took some plain Project Life grid cards that I had in my stash, and I stamped the month along the top. So I've got a card that's neutral and is going to match with any color scheme that I decide to use for that month, and a great spot for my journaling about everything going on with him during that month. And then I've got a little calendar that corresponds, and these will be consistent for every page for every month throughout his album. He is actually about to turn 2, so I'm gonna start right now in this month, January, and as I guess try to stay current with what's going on, I'm also going to work backwards. I always find it best to just start with right now, and when you have extra time, when you feel that extra creativity, then you can work backwards. But for me, starting right now with right now always works best. So I've got all my cards stamped, and I even slipped them into the album sleeves. So here you see we've got February set up, March, April, blah, 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 all the way through. What I did with the other cards that came in the kit that you were supposed to use for the backs of the calendar pages was I separated them by color scheme. So we got a couple here that are green, and I just slid them into these pockets. A couple that are blue, a couple that are purple, and a few yellows. So I just kept them all together, even though there's more than one card in there. And I figured, even though the flowery ones don't really go well in my son's album, I'll probably use these in our family Project Life album. So I decided not to cut them down just yet. I'll probably end up using them as 3x4 cards, but just in case I wanted to use them as the full 4x6, I left them at their full size, and then I just slipped them in to one of the sleeves so that I have them all together when I want to use them. And then in one of the big 12x12 pockets in the book, I slipped in the die cuts that'll coordinate perfectly with those cards when I'm ready to use them, along with these cards that were meant also for the calendar backings, because they were blue and green, and they had the little like flower stems. I thought I'd probably end up using them with these die cuts, so I wanted to keep them all together. So I've got them tucked away and organized and ready for when I need them. So I'm very excited to get started on my son's album. We're now just about halfway through the month of January, so I definitely could get started on his monthly spread, and I'll be posting updates about how I'm doing in this album over at my blog at mybeautyscraps.com. I hope you enjoyed the project I created using this month's Paper Pumpkin kit. If you're not already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you're interested in joining, you can sign up with your demonstrator, or if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love the opportunity to be your demonstrator. You can sign up with me. I'll leave a link in the description box below, and you should check out my blog too at mybeautyscraps.com, where there's a tab at the top of the page that says My Paper Pumpkin Perks and Frequently Asked Questions. It'll tell you all about the benefits of signing up for Paper Pumpkin and for signing up for Paper Pumpkin with me. I like to give out special gifts for my customers as a thank you. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.